today we're going to be talking about the value of vegetables and fruits in general, and the ease of getting all the vegetables and fruits that you need every day by going about it from the smoothie direction. So first, let's talk about what people are really eating. This always blows my mind. This is an article from, I want to say, Women's Health magazine. So most people are eating somewhere in the neighborhood of 576 pounds of processed food every year. This blows my mind, really honestly. Versus 369 pounds of fruits and vegetables. And I say it in that order, fruits and vegetables, because most people eat more fruits and vegetables. And especially when they're trying to get healthier, they often up their fruit intake and don't realize that they might be pushing themselves actually a little bit farther down the road towards poor health just by upping their sugar, without sugar unopposed, I should say. So I love this shot too. This actually, I think, came to me from the Vitamix cookbook. So Patty, you probably saw this inside the book, right? So this is Processed Food Man, Veggie and Fruit Man. And this guy, not only is he having trouble keeping his weight down to a dull roar, but he's at risk for pretty much every major disease, just simply because of what he's putting in his mouth. I mean, everything that we put in our mouth should be considered a drug in some respects, and it can either improve our health or it can break it down. But this guy is eating a real plant-based diet, and not only is he having much less difficulty keeping his weight to a healthy range, but he is potentially just lowering his risk, or even improving, or perhaps even curing any kind of physical problems that he may be having as well. And I think that's very interesting. So let's talk about the importance of vitamin supplements, vitamins in general, vitamin supplements versus whole food. There are over 10,000 documented vitamins and minerals in an apple, just an apple. And most of them are located on or near the skin, which is one reason why I like people to eat the whole apple. And they haven't finished mapping it all out yet. There's probably a lot more in there we don't know about, because they all work in perfect synergy together, is the best way I can describe it. So it's hard to identify all of them. Some of them are factors and some of them are cofactors. But let's take a look at probably the most common, or at least well-known multivitamin. So this is exactly what's in a Centrum Silver. I like to look at the Centrum Silver because I'm in the silver category now. So I think there's 32, I wrote it down, 32 elements in a Centrum. And they certainly are not coordinated in the same way that the apple is coordinated. Some scientists figured out that this is what he wanted to put into the vitamin. And what I find so interesting, beyond the fact that a man-made vitamin often causes acidity in our digestive tract, and all diseases, Michelle's nodding her head because she's a nurse, all diseases thrive in an acid base, actually. But beyond that, there are some ingredients in this vitamin that are already close to or above the recommended daily allowance. So vitamin A, for instance. If you were to eat something else that has this much vitamin A in it throughout the day, you could potentially damage your liver in a pretty short period of time. And most people have no clue about that. They're gobbling down their vitamins and they just don't get it. But you cannot eat so many vegetables that you will damage your liver. There's a huge quantity of vitamin A and beta-carotene in the orange vegetables and fruits, carrots, cantaloupe. I can't think of any others off the top of my head, but those are the biggies. But it's impossible to eat so many carrots that you're going to actually damage your liver. But it's very possible to hurt your liver by taking too many vitamins. So, and also there's no fiber in here, which blows my mind. I mean, we're so focused on probiotics right now because so many people are having digestive tract disorders. But if they were just eating more vegetables and fruits, there would be no need, right? So let's take a look at what else is in your vitamin most of the time. It's usually in a very small print. I have little arrows close to the most egregious things, like pre-gelatinized cornstarch, and food coloring, and aluminum, and polyethylene glycol, maltodextrin, that's sugar. But there's a lot of other really wacky things in here that most people can't even pronounce, and you certainly would never find that in an apple or a piece of kale.